before I go any further, I talked some trash to Georgia State Community College. Congratulations. Y'all got a ball team. I'm not going to get on here and say, yeah, I am going to say we should have beat you by 3 touchdowns. But y'all came out, y'all wanted it more. Your coach was on fire. I'd be proud to have him as a coach. Every time that camera panned to him, he was livid at his players, at the referee. That's what we need at Tennessee, and we don't have it, and we need to get it. So congratulations, Georgia State Panthers. God! These no playing, I don't know, that's probably one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my life. They looked like they had concrete in their shoes from the jump. I should be a lot madder than I am, but these last 10 years, it's taking it out of me. I tell you what, I want to know what y'all think. I just think it was poor coaching, poor effort. The stadium was half empty. Billy told me they was leaving at halftime. Worst game I've ever seen. Not my worst loss. Worst loss was that Memphis game. What was it, 96? I don't even know what to say. But we got to get it in gear. That's all there is to it. Is this the worst loss that you've ever witnessed as a Vol fan? I want to know in the comments section. It's right on up there, man. I had high hopes for this season. I thought we was going 8-4. They sucker me in every year. They sucker me in, think we're going to do good, and we come out and poop to bed. I tell you what, Chaney couldn't call plays out of a wet paper bag. They weren't going down the field. They were playing conservative the whole game. Our defense, they were gashing our defensive line. I mean, that quarterback Ellington, he's no joke. He's a ball player. He's a big youngin'. But I'm not making excuses and saying Georgia State's this great team and we lost to a great team. We shouldn't have it shouldn't even been close. We should have been winning the whole ball game. We should have been up 3 touchdowns from the second quarter on. That's just all there is to it. God, I'm mad. Now that it's sinking in, it was kind of surreal there for a while. I asked Billy a couple times, I said, did we just lose this ball game? I had to ask him 2 or 3 times. Did we just lose this ball game? I don't have any analysis other than we played like crap. JG, I don't know. I'm not ready to throw everybody under the bus, but I'm putting this on the coaches. I'm putting this on the players, but ultimately the coaches, because they've got to get these kids fired up. They weren't fired up. Billy told me when that Georgia State player pointed to the scoreboard that there'd have been a fight back in his day. We don't get in fights anymore. He said there was fights every practice, and they'd go back to Gibbs Hall and play video games. That's the kind of stuff we need. There's no chemistry. This isn't a family. We're just a bunch of players looking out for themselves. They're playing for the name on the back of their jersey instead of the T on their helmet. But it's got to come to an end. I better see a big, huge improvement in effort and playing ability and play calling and coaching next week. As if this happens again next week, I'm going to lose. I'm going to blow a gasket. We've got several big-name players Billy's lining up for tomorrow night. Probably going to do a live show. I saw Leonard Little in the chat. There was a lot of big-name players, Jeff Coleman, David Martin. They're going to come together tomorrow afternoon. And I tell you what, these guys are pissed. Y'all going to want to tune into that. I promise you that. Well, anyway, thanks for tuning in. I can't even hardly say it. Let me try this again. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. I can't even do it. Let me try it again. Thanks for tuning in. Go Vols. They better get it in gear or they're going to be in for another 4-8 season. I promise you that.